Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where we are currently working on this Jaeger. So let's go ahead and refit this. We'll have to try to figure out how we want to do this, but honestly, I kind of want to run this guy pretty stock. So we're going to go ahead and replace this, or repair this rather. We've got the pair of Gauss rifles here. Now this is usually a sniper sensor. Do we have any sort of sensor for that? Not exactly. Actually, we do. We have a sniper sensor. Do it. We usually have a comm suite in there. But we're going to use an FCS Gauss for sure. Wonderful. ER medium lasers, that's fine. They go in the center usually. An XL engine that this thing runs. I don't think we have an extra XL engine on hand. But that's okay. We could use like an engine core 240 for right now. This thing doesn't have to be very fast. And then it's usually got some double Gauss ammo. Yeah, we may not have that, but we do have some Gauss ammo. It usually runs 6 tons of Gauss ammo, huh? Let's see. We've got our Gauss ammo. We do have 6 tons of it. It is inert and doesn't explode. Why did this thing run case? Like, for real, why did they put case on this? It has Gauss ammo. We're going to remove this case. Excellent. And we're going to put the Gauss ammo in the legs for now. That's 4 tons of ammo. How many shots is that? That's 8 shots? Okay, so that's 16 turns of ammo right there. That's probably enough. We're already overweight, so there's that. We'll need to drop a little bit of weight and max out this armor. And we're also... What are we needing for heat sinks? There is an external free heat sink. We're not going to have that big of heat problems running dual Gauss, of course. We'll just plop a heat sink in the head, maybe. Or over here, perhaps. We could run heavy ferrofibrous. I don't think we're going to need the slots. That gives us 1.4 tons. Endosteel structure, of course, giving us 4.65 tons. We are running a little low on slots, but that's, I think, completely fine. Put the extra weight into armor here. We do need a little bit more weight. Noted. That's, of course, the point of the Engine XL. So if we're going to do this, we're probably going to need a bit smaller of an engine than a 240. Perhaps a 200. That frees us up 6 tons. And we can max out this armor. Like so. Now I don't think we have ER medium lasers. That's okay. So let's just get these maxed out and see what our tonnage availability looks like. 1.15 tons. Noted. We do have the anti-air targeting, which is always nice. We're not really concerned at all about heat on this thing. Now, one thing we could do is we could, in theory, run Long Tom on this. I think we're better off with the Gausses, though. Potentially. I'm just thinking about what we want to do in terms of our backup weapons. We could just put a pair of small lasers in for now. We would need to put them in to the center here. They're not much for backup weapons, but they're something. And then we'd have the 0.15 tons. Sure, we're underweight, but I'm not sure what else we can do about that. We could maybe drop from heavy ferro to regular ferro. That said, heavy ferro, I believe, gives us additional tonnage over ferro. Or additional armor over regular ferro. Yeah, we need to drop additional weight. Okay. Noted. I mean, I suppose we could run claws, but that's kind of pointless. We could think about something... We don't have hand actuators, but we could think about some potential specialist slot things. I don't think we have anything really available for that, though. I think we just say this is close enough. Too few heat sinks. Oh, we need an additional free heat sink? So we do. Changing the engine size changed our free heat sinks. I mean, sure. Our Alpha Strike only generates 11 heat, though. Like, it's not a problem. I mean, we could drop the 2 small lasers and instead go for a medium laser, because that's more likely to be fired. Just because of the range differential. Okay, let's do it. So that's going to be pretty expensive, of course, but that's acceptable. Now, I do want the Nidhogg to be the top priority, and then I want working on the Raven to be the secondary priority, and working on the Jaeger to be the priority after the Nidhogg. And then it can work on the Vulcan and Hunchback. And let's just tick forward until the Vulcan and Hunchback are done, and then we'll probably deploy. So we'll tick forward a couple of days here. Oh, it's Blaze's birthday. Happy birthday. Fantastic. Our morale comes up. And we need to tick forward, looks like 7 more days. That's okay. We will allow our mech warriors to come back here. And let's see. This is saying the Raven will be done in 9 days. Yeah, the Hunchy in 3. So we'll tick forward 3 more days. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And let's go ahead and get our mech warriors trained up.
Commander? Yep. Let's do this.
Arclight can grab a point of tactics.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Aryamaki can grab a point of gunnery. That is fantastic.
Complete.
Bearclaw's doing okay. Blaze is able to grab a point of guts. Sure.
Training complete.
El Duce, yep.
Ready for orders.
Falcon, a point of gunnery. Wonderful. I love seeing gunnery points coming in.
Standing by.
Ready for orders.
Anything else in here?
Got something you
Yep.
want done?
Scrub can grab a point of piloting. That's a very good thing.
Warrior training complete.
Sideshow is doing okay. Tarbox and Woody are all fine. Okay, so we're pretty much ready to deploy at this point. So let's go ahead and do just that.
Kick off your shoes. Make yourself comfortable.
Let's see here. A blackout is probably going to run fairly long, as is an attack and defend. Another blackout. And these are pretty high difficulty, but they might be super worthwhile. No double priority salvage there, though. And I think we can get a double priority salvage here. No, we can't. Maybe we'll just go for this straight up battle, though, then. Yeah, we'll do this. And we'll run this straight down the middle. Not great priority salvage, but that's okay. So the Raven is not currently available. We are, of course, not going to be bringing the Striker. We're going to be bringing the Nidhogg. We don't have anybody who's really trained for that. Kraken can get started on it, I suppose. And then what do we want El Duce to pilot? I mean, we only have 25 tons available, right? I suppose we could drop the Vulcan for the Panther. That gives us 30 tons. We'd need to get 5 additional tons to bring the Striker. So I think we want to bring the Chameleon instead. Just get as close to that 400 tons as we can. We definitely want to get closer than this, but it'll have to do. So, instead of the Chameleon here, of course, we'll be dropping the Chameleon. Let's see here. This Chameleon is slightly more damage, but slightly less heat efficient. Okay, we'll bring this one. And El Duce may not be the chameleon pilot for us. Let's see. Vulcan Harasser, J. Edgar. Aryamaki can pilot this chameleon. Okay. We're 15 tons shy. Darius is probably going to tell us that this drop is too difficult for us, but we are going to ignore him. Oh, he didn't tell us that. I'm actually shocked. I'm actually extremely shocked that he didn't tell us that this was too difficult. But we're going to need to be going for the drive system so that we can increase our drop weight. We need to increase our drop weight pretty badly at this point. So the question is, just how many enemies are we up against, and just how big are they? We need to destroy a local government lance. Our intelligence confirms a lance of local government military units is engaged in maneuvers on Bell within a region we control. This is an aggressive action, and Davian operations are at risk as long as this lance is allowed to move unimpeded. Hunt down the enemy lance and eliminate it. It's a straightforward battle, Commander. Yeah, if Darius is saying it's a straightforward battle, I'm assuming they have 3 lances of reinforcements. They're right out in the open. They are up in this ravine. Okay. We've seen this before, and they like to have reinforcements over here. And looking at this, there's somebody right up in here. There's also somebody up in here. We are going to drop in over here and see if we can eliminate this flanking force first.
Well, this is
That I'm assuming is up here. I mean, it's a Timberwolf?
ready for action. This would be some prime beach real estate.
Hang on a moment. Did they have a Timberwolf? Our ally has a Timberwolf. Oh my. Okay. Well, that's very expensive. This is the map edge. Okay, maybe I'm dumb. That's okay. We will make our way up over this way and see if we can make contact.
On it.
Let's make our way all the way out here,
Location confirmed.
Copy that.
and we'll see what contacts we can get.
Coordinates received. Position confirmed.
Now, VTOLs in this latest patch do have momentum, I noticed in the patch notes. Apparently you can't change their speed more quickly than certain speeds. Okay. They're firing on that Wolverine. Sure. We do see up here there's a mech, and we should definitely deal with that. What is this guy? That's an Archer, a Heliopolis, a Wolverine, and a Sternblitz. Okay. That's not too bad, really. This is a rear arc on the Archer. All he's got is his LRM-20s. Noted. We're going to come in as close as we can.
Double time.
And we're going to hit this guy in his rear arc.
Putting one in the back.
Okay, I think that might have hit the arm instead. Not actually... Okay, it hit that leg. Noted. The Hunchi is going to come in on this same arc. If we can eliminate this Archer before it moves, that's a huge deal for us. That was a lot of hits in his rear arc there. Archers do tend to run pretty hot. Our Valkyrie friend has decided to join us and put in 5 damage in there. Sure. We're going to sprint the Nidhogg up over here.
Got it.
We are in range of the rocket packs, and we're going to go ahead and fire those.
On it.
That is a very sad Archer, but it moves now. We'll see where it moves. Interesting. It kept its back to us.
Yep.
We're going to come up here with the guillotine and look to get that ERPPC in there. Probably not going to hit, but we'll give it a go. Indeed. Not surprised by this.
I'm receiving
And
you.
now the Harasser is going to make his way up over here. Now, this is almost certainly best off to use AoEs. We're still a ways away from this guy. And we actually missed them.
Attack failed.
Okay, well, I'm glad I used AoEs then. This guy has got himself a little mortar.
Minimal damage.
It doesn't do very much.
Ready to
Noted.
get it on.
The J. Edgar will come in over here
Hightailing it.
and look to do additional damage into the archer's
Fire.
internals. A little bit done there, but really not as much as I was hoping for. The Maxim is a ways away. They're firing on the Nidhogg and missing. Sure.
I'm here.
Okay, our archer can position right here. Just come forward a little bit. And we are going to pop some Artemis 4 missiles into this archer's rear arc.
Back.
And that is a dead enemy archer.
One less target.
Wonderful.
What's up, boss?
Okay, the Maxim is then going to... There is no way down this cliff other than over here. So we're just going to attempt to circumnavigate this.
Hauling ass.
Excellent. Our Timberwolf friend is going to fire on their stern blitz and not do anything. Sure.
Waiting for orders.
Our Harasser is going to do its absolute best to get over here, which is not great. And are we going to take these hit odds? I mean, it's the AoE ammo. I think we may as well.
Affirmative.
Okay, we did manage to hit it there. Plus 44 heat. Not bad.
My flamer is empty.
Yeah, you're fine. That's just the AoE ammo. Little bit of damage into the Heliopolis. Actually, none. They did not manage to hit that. I expected them to get like 1 or 2 hits,
Standing by.
but they did not. We're going to send the Chameleon up this way,
Definitely.
and we're going to close in on these guys in the ravine. This is actually LOS. I didn't expect that, but we can potshot the stern blitz from here. And that's actually a hit. Isn't it? Yeah, it is. Wonderful.
Waiting for orders.
The archer can also take advantage of this LOS corridor. And we'll launch some Artemis 4 LRMs at him.
Loaded.
That's some good armor reduction going on there, considering this range. The Hunchback will close in over here as much as it can, which isn't a huge amount.
Receiving you.
The Nidhogg will just come straight up over here.
Aye, aye.
Question is, do we go for the Heliopolis from here? And I think the answer to that is... yes. That's a sensor impairment. That is very, very nice.
Receiving you.
The J. Edgar is going to come in behind the Heliopolis, like so.
Throttle.
And we're going to heat this guy right on up. That's another pair of flamer hits, plus a laser hit into his rear arc. He can't be very happy. That stern blitz just did nothing. Wolverine attempts to fire on the J. Edgar, gets nothing done. Fantastic. This is very under control at this point. So here's the idea. The Maxim is going to come up over here and is going to go eventually after the Wolverine. We're not in LOS right now, and that's okay. We're going to fire Inferno ammo into the Heliopolis. Just because we're looking to continually add to that heat. Oh, he just shut himself down, I think.
Damage is minor, Commander.
He did indeed.
Go time.
Fantastic. The Nidhogg is going to come up over to here. Actually, maybe to like here. Is that within range of the bomb packs? Yes, it is.
Roger.
Excellent. And we're going to hit the Wolverine with the bombs.
Engaging with target.
It's going to run out of rockets soon enough, but that's fine. The Valkyrie firing on the shutdown Heliopolis. That's fine. The Heliopolis will never wake back up. Like, it's not happening.
Roger.
The Hunchback will move up. And we're going to aim for that leg.
Confirm. Fire.
Nice.
Scored a critical hit.
Timberwolf is going to fire on the Stern Blitz. I like that.
Yes, boss.
The Chameleon is going to also close in on this guy. We're going to come in on this same weak arc. And we're going to still go for that leg.
Acknowledge.
As a leg destruction, maybe a torso. Actually, that's straight up a mech destruction. Excellent.
What do you need?
Our guillotine is going to position about here. This is inside arc of the Stern Blitz. Our odds are not great,
Okay.
but that's actually another hit. Wonderful.
Orders.
The J. Edgar is going to come in behind the Wolverine.
Firing all weapons.
And we're going to get ourselves 3 hits. Plus 19 heat.
Commander?
The Harasser is also going to come in behind the Wolverine.
Affirmative.
And we're going to heat this guy right on up.
Acknowledged.
He's not going to contribute very much to keeping his heat up, but that's fine. The Stern Blitz probably dies next round to the Nidhogg, is the idea.
Orders.
Unless it dies to the Archer right now, which we're about to find out. I kind of doubt it because it exposed front arc. Probably not.
Locked and loaded. Here it comes.
But that's some additional damage going in there. Wolverine jumps. Fires on the Maxim. Okay. I mean, it's overheated, so that's completely fine. The Maxim is just going to come in straight behind it. We're going to not fire Inferno rounds here. I want the standard rounds for the full damage output.
Firing all weapons.
There we go. 1 dead Wolverine.
Target neutralized.
And now all that's left is the Stern Blitz. The Timberwolf will fire on him and do no damage. Okay. Excellent.
Yep.
The Guillotine is still in position to fire on this guy. I doubt we get a 3rd hit here. Whoa! We got a 3rd hit there. That's some incredible luck. Okay. I mean, the Chameleon can't really do much right now. So that's all well and good. The Hunchy can't really either. It's just going to chill.
Holding and cooling.
The Valkyrie will fire on the Stern Blitz, putting a little damage in there. Sure. The Nidhogg is going to come up here. And we're going to look to finish this guy off. Kaboom. Well, I was expecting at least a backup lance. I really, really was. I guess Darius's intel can be right sometimes. Who would have guessed? Well, we took very little damage in that. I'll be interested to see what we can salvage from this. Like, we don't have very many priority salvages, but with the way it's grouping parts together these days, maybe we get something interesting. So there's about 900k in pay. We took basically no damage. Okay, so there's this howitzer. Yeah, I don't think I'm too interested in the howitzer. Maybe we take a Heliopolis part and an Archer part and just call it good. Maybe we roulette the engine core. There's nothing else particularly great here. We did roulette the howitzer. We'll keep it around. We don't need those heat sinks. We don't need a primitive cockpit or primitive sensors or generic structure. We'll keep the AC-20 ammo. And we'll get rid of the heavy rifle ammo. And we'll call that good. Excellent. Now the question is, how long is it going to take to repair from that? I really don't think we took much damage at all. I think it'll take like 2 days tops. And perhaps 8,000 sea bills. That's what I'm thinking. We'll see if Yang agrees. He may or he may not. It's hard to tell with Yang. Okay, come on. There we go. I don't really care about these war activities for right now. We'll probably care about them a bit more later. Yang actually didn't have anything. Did we not take... Oh, the only damage that we took was the Nidhogg. That's right. Okay. That's pretty fantastic. Pilots are back in 4 days, and that's the financial report as well. I think, though, I'm just going to go ahead and put a cut in here, although before I do that, I'm going to take forward the 3 days for the upgrade, because I'm going to be taking a bit of a break after this episode. I've recorded ahead a little bit, and I want to make sure that I remember that we got to go for the drive repairs. So let's just get that done, and now... it's time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.